Yo, what's up everyone? Abigor here today. I'm back with another banging video. So we're back in this thing. I know it's been about a month, but I'm here now, and also I was in Kansas City for a week. I was out of town, so that's why I couldn't do anything about that. But yeah. Anyways, we're here, and today, oh man, I don't. It's a lot to talk about this topic because of what's been happening these past couple weeks with AEW and also WWE, but we'll get to WWE another time. But what I want to talk about today was the hypocrisy of these fans, because these fans are so delusional, they literally make no sense, and they just defend this company in every single way they can without even contributing to anything. And it's sad because these fans make wrestling their whole lives. They make wrestling about their whole lives, and they don't do anything but watch the stuff all day and night. Hey, y'all see why I'm, basically a part-timer now on YouTube now. And, you don't see me making videos every day now because I'm not about to make wrestling my whole life. Like, you could go outside and do other things. There's more important things in this life, in your life, than just wrestling, bro. Go out, have fun. Enjoy your life while you can, because life is short. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that any of these people could try to defend Tony as much as they can without even realizing that he's the main problem, then that's just sad. And that's sad for me also because I never wanted AEW to fail. Like, I've given the AEW so many chances. And like I said, I used to be a fan of this. I used to be a fan of AEW. I actually enjoyed watching AEW. But as soon as Tony Khan started doing that BS, bro, I just couldn't support it anymore. And it's just sad to see. And these people need to come to their senses that it's not too late. It's not too late to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So the main hypocrisy is, why are these fans keep defending this company when they see the clear issues with this company? And the clear issues is the poor booking. Because the booking doesn't make any sense. They just have Forbidden Door. They had a little pay-per-view, everything, or you know what I'm saying. But some of the things that they do don't make no sense. Like, why did MJF turn heel? I get that MJF is better as a heel, but he's literally been the babyface for a whole year, and he's going back to his old ways. Like, so what happened to the Undisputed Kingdom thing? What happened to that story? See, I just completely let that story go, and y'all just let MJF do his own thing. What type of sense does that make? But still, people would defend this because, like I said, it's Tony Khan. People just love Tony Khan so much, and his dumb booking, and it doesn't make any sense. So why are you coming out here to try to justify this as the main issue? Well, this is the main issue for, like I said, for AEW, because this is primarily the main reason why the ratings are so low. And, a couple weeks ago, they just had their lowest rating viewership ever on Dynamite. Which was like 502K viewers. That is terrible. I could barely even beat NXT now. Yeah, I could barely sell tickets. And if all these signs that's happening right now, it clearly shows that you're doing something wrong. And if you don't see these signs, then that's on you. If you don't see these signs, it's just going to keep falling apart. It's just going to keep going downhill, and it's not going to pick back up. And like I said, the lower viewership and these low ticket sales is showing that Tony Khan is doing something wrong. And you want to know what that is? It's these terrible booking matches, these storylines that have no purpose, these random 60-minute long matches that nobody wants to see. And you have all these random title matches with no type of build-up or no story behind it. So what is Tony doing with this? This got to be the most random stuff I've ever seen. And this is the worst of it. Literally the worst of it. But again, people would defend Tony Khan. And here's another thing. And this goes for the actual wrestlers too. Like, I don't understand how they don't see what's happening with AEW. And they still choose to sign there. Like, they see all these poor booking decisions. People complaining about not being on TV. They're not doing what they want to do, or having a boss that actually listens to them. But yet they still choose to go there. You want to know why they choose to go there? You want to know why? Because of Tony Khan's bottomless pockets. Tony Khan's bottomless pockets is literally going to convince anyone to go there. Literally anyone. Hey, you say, hey, you want $5 million a year? I'll give you that. Come sign with my company. And you'll be on TV for about like 3 weeks and then never appear ever again. It's literally been the same pattern ever since AEW started. But the trend really started like in 2021. Back when AEW was, in its peak or whatever. They were signing all these people, especially from WWE. They were signing Keith Lee, they were signing Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, Saraya, I said Keith Lee already. Swerve Strickland, Christian Cage, Chris Jericho, all these people. They had Cody Rhodes. Y'all had Miro. Y'all had all these people. So y'all have all of these people. And the ratings was still low. The highest viewership y'all ever had was 1.4 million. And when was the last time AEW had 1 million viewers? What was the last time? Don't even try to say Mercedes debut, because that was only there for the beginning of the show. After that, the viewership just went downhill. Y'all averaged like 800K at the end. I'm talking average the whole show. When was the last time AEW averaged 1 million viewers throughout the whole show? When was the last time? Yeah. I don't know it. You don't know either. Unless you search it up on Google or something. And that's the point I'm trying to make. The hypocrisy with these fans is ridiculous, bro. They see all this stuff going on with this company and they just go pretend like everything is good when it's not. So like I said, you see all these other wrestlers that's not getting no TV time, that's got to go with this ridiculous booking that Tony Khan is doing, and they still go here because Tony Khan is offering them all this money. And Mercedes Moné is the perfect example. I mean, yeah, sure, she might be the TBS champion right now, but we all know that she's not going to do anything in that ring. And Mercedes Moné, like I said, she's the most overrated women's wrestler of all time because she swears that she's just a big deal, which she's not. But I don't want to make this whole thing about Mercedes again because I'm just done talking about her. But yeah, man, look, what I'm trying to say is AEW needs to get it together, and their fans need to get it together. Because if you can't take criticism, that also shows that's another problem with the company, that these people cannot take criticism. You see all these wrestlers going on social media complaining about how all these people is on their heads and, just complaining about, talking crap about them, saying that they're not good wrestlers and they can't make a simple draw out of themselves. And, they cry on Twitter. They give all these marks attention for so many hours, and they just attracted to this. Like, bro, you have to understand that you as a wrestler and you being a public name in this world, you have to accept criticism. Look, no matter what you do in this world, you're always going to get hate. People hate on me all the time on my channel. People say that, people just say that they disagree with my channels. Uh, they say that they disagree with my videos, I meant to say. People dislike my videos. No, that's okay. That's okay. Y'all don't have to agree with me every single thing y'all say. It's all right. But what you doing, whatever you do, you're always going to get hate. As being a public name in this world. And this no matter what you do, whether you're a wrestler, whether you're a doctor, whether you're an actor, any of that stuff. And if you can't accept criticism, if you can't accept the negative attention that goes your way, then just put yourself out of the public name. Put yourself out of there. Because it just shows that you're not ready for it. And this same thing goes to Tony Khan as well. Because Tony Khan is the biggest example of this too. Him and his ego talking about some AEW with the best wrestle. Where? Well, because you have a couple wrestlers like Will Ospreay and Takashita and Okada and all these other people. You're talking about all these people that just good wrestlers and that's it. We're the best wrestle. These dudes cannot create any storylines for themselves. And they're not that good mic talkers either. Y'all have to understand that it's more than being a good wrestler to make it in the wrestling business. You have to have charisma. You have to have a good character. You have to do all that. Being just a good wrestler, you're not going to make it. Somebody like Ricochet. He's out of WWE now. And him being a high flyer, he was okay on the mic, but he didn't really have no character like that. And I could kind of see why he didn't work in WWE. And people were saying, like, give Ricochet a chance and all this other stuff. Like, bro, half of y'all that was saying that didn't even care about Ricochet in WWE. And I promise y'all not going to care about him when he goes to another company as well. And let's say that Ricochet did sign with AEW. So what's he going to do with AEW? It's going to be the same pattern that's just keep happening within the past 5 years. The same pattern is just going to keep happening. Ricochet's going to sign on AEW. It's going to be a whole bunch of hype. He'll be on TV for about a couple weeks or a couple months. It depends. And then he'll just disappear. It's the same exact pattern that happens for literally like 80% of the wrestlers that goes to AEW. All the jobbers, all the low carders, mid carders, high carders, even main eventers. It's the same thing every single time. And yet people still defend this. People still trying to make this seem good, saying that, it's all right, though. Tony Khan still has all his wrestlers that is going ahead of the tell they'll be all right. Like, no. If you're signing all these people, why do you have this bloated roster that you're not going to do with anything? You have this giant roster and you're not doing anything with these people. Like, y'all see how blind these wrestlers are. Y'all see how blind he is. Like, I don't understand how blind are you to not see that this is not the good choice. It's not the right choice. You see all these wrestlers complain about how they're not getting TV time and all this stuff. And they still choose to sign there because Tony Khan just offered them a whole bunch of money and it would just be all right. And the criticism continues too. Because like I said, people hate on my videos. People hate on some of my fans too. Y'all was saying to my boy Marcus Brown. He told me about how y'all was hating on that man. Because he said something that y'all didn't like about AEW. Like, bro, just accept the criticism and move on. Everything that these fans say to you is not always going to be positive. Whatever you do, is just expect the hate that comes your way. Same thing, my man, Master Marks. People hate his channel all the time. You don't see him crying and complaining. You don't see me crying and complaining. We just keep going with this. We make these videos and we just keep going with this because we speak the truth over here. And the truth is, AEW fans and their hypocrisy is dumb. It's stupid. And I know it's not going to stop anytime soon. But I'm just saying that y'all need to make a change. Y'all need to see that this hypocrisy is dumb and stupid and it's not going to work out. Because this is ridiculous, bro. And look, Master Marks already called me crazy for this, but I'm going to say this, though. If I was a wrestler in the indies or wherever, and I had the chance to sign with AEW, I don't care how much money Tony Khan offers me. I don't care if he offers me $1 billion every 5 seconds. I still wouldn't sign there. I still would not sign there. Call me crazy all y'all want, but I'm not about to risk my mental health being destroyed and wasting my career over some money, bro. That's got to be the most shameful thing you could do. Like, you're literally doing anything over some money, bro. And you don't even realize what you're doing. That's just stupid and retarded. So you're going out here to just do anything that Tony Khan offers you to do just for some money, bro. Like a hitman. Like a associate, like a manager. You know how dumb that is? For you to go out there and just listen to somebody else's word without even making your own name relevant? No, man, I'm not doing that. Like, come on, bro. You have to be genuine and you have to be, doing your own thing. But Tony Khan's not doing that. He's just focused on all the wrong things. He's focused on WWE, which he claims that is real competition. Quote unquote, real competition. There was never any war between those two companies. Because Dynamite has never been WWE. They were never being it. And y'all was bragging about Dynamite beating NXT, during the quote-unquote Wednesday Night War. When that was happening around. And y'all want to add a key demo to this too. Just because Dynamite beats Raw or SmackDown in the key demo doesn't mean they had the better ratings. Like, bro, SmackDown could get 2.2 million viewers. And they could get a 0.42 key demo. Dynamite could get like 600K viewers, and they'll get a 0.45. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, Dynamite had the better ratings because they beat SmackDown in the key demo. Like, no, bro. What type of sense does that make? What type of stuff is y'all on? Y'all is just so desperate to beat WWE in their own game. And so far, it hasn't happened not even once. Not one time that happened. Don't even try to bring up the year excuse either. Because I heard people say, oh, WWE had a 60, 70 year head start. Well, y'all saying that during the WCW days? Was y'all saying that during the WCW days? And I'm going to be honest. Look, I ain't grew up during the WCW days. I ain't grew up during that time. I mean, I could possibly tell, I'm still in school and everything. I ain't grew up during that era. But I'm just strictly asking y'all that the people that was growing up during the WCW days, tell me, was y'all really saying that during that time? Was y'all saying that, WWE had a 30, 40 year head start? But even then, WCW was beating WWE in the ratings. They was beating them. I ain't hear no excuses from that. All you hear is a whole bunch of excuses for these people. And it's just dumb. That's all you hear. Every single time. So, if you can't accept that you're not going to beat them, then you might as well just don't bother at all. You know what I'm saying? So just take it with a grain of salt. And just accept that you're not going to get anywhere close to WWE. And WWE's not that great either, if we're being honest. Money in the Bank was a big mess last night. And I'm going to talk about Money in the Bank another time. Maybe later this week. I don't know. But listen, man. If you're making all these excuses, saying that WWE had a 70-year head start, and AEW only been out for 5 years, that's not a good excuse. Because like I said, I don't know if y'all was saying that during the WCW days, but for y'all to spam this during this time too, it's just dumb. And people's going to bring out Wembley too. They talk about Wembley had 70,000 members going. But y'all had to go to a whole different country to do that. Because y'all ain't do that in the U.S. I mean, y'all could break up Arthur Ashe Stadium during the Grand Slam events. But right now, y'all not doing that. And I'm pretty sure they have All In this year too. And what is it? Is it next month, I think? Or is it September? I don't know. But yeah. During those events, y'all not going to bring that up. So like I say, the fact that y'all had to go to a whole different country just to get more people, that's crazy. Y'all can't even do that in your own country. Y'all can't even do that in the U.S. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with international shows. You know, if you want to do international shows, you could do that. But y'all breaking up a whole different country just to prove your point. And that point is not getting anywhere. So the fact that y'all got to bring this up and try to justify this is just stupid. And one last thing before I go. Look, for those of y'all to keep defending Tony Khan, ask yourself this question. Like, do you really enjoy trying to brag about all this nonsense? Try to break up all these arguments about how AEW is so great and WWE is just so bad? Do y'all enjoy doing this? Because y'all got to be extremely biased for you to do this. And people just mainly hating on this because Vince McMahon was in control the whole time. And now that Vince McMahon's gone, it's still the same thing. So, I don't know why y'all keep bragging about this. It's not going to work. And continue on from here, it's still going to be the same outcome. It's still going to be the same thing every time. So, don't try to go out of your way to do this. Because it's not going to work. And just accept the criticism that you're going to get as a public, known figure in this world. And just accept it. All right? But yeah, man, that's all I got to say about this, bro. Because wrestling fans and their hypocrisy is just dumb as retarded. So yeah, man. Comment down below what y'all think about this. And what y'all think about Money in the Bank last night. And yeah, man. I'm out of here, man. You know, enjoy y'all life while y'all can. Because we all have short lives. You know, enjoy it at the fullest instead of just being on this wrestling stuff all day and day. All day and night. And yeah, man. I'll see y'all boys in the next video. Peace.